It's early in the morning. I'm just, it's my last day in the Flinders, my last half day. So I'm just heading out on a walk this morning called Clems Corner. The sun's just coming up in the distance behind my apartment. It's Rawnsley Bluff. I'm heading this way. Pick up the start of the track. That's pretty amazing over there. Not a bad commute to the start of the walk, really. I've had worse. A few roos over there, I don't know if you can see in the shadows. It's going to be not too hot today, the day we're leaving. It's going to be mid-30s today. That's a Kangaroo Gap. I'm coming back through that gap. I think I'm going to be walking back over those hills. There's a little water flowing down the creek. This is right near the camping area. Yeah, I see the birds waiting for me to piss off so they can come down for a drink, I think. So I've never actually been up this part of the park before. This is a bush camping area, I think. This is a bit that I'd probably use. So I'm just wandering through the kind of bush camping area. I think it's really make your own walk up through here. There's tracks everywhere. I'm just trying to avoid most of it. There's not a lot of people there, but trying to avoid anyone that is here camping. I don't really want to walk through their campsite. As you can see, it's a massive campsite. There's probably a dozen people spread out on the side of the hill. Looks like it could hold a couple hundred if you ask me. It's huge. Mind you, that'd be a nightmare. Pretty well set up. There's even toilets. Bin collection. It's definitely, I'd rather stay here than out at, in the park at Wilpena. The only thing Wilpena's got going for it is, it's better 4G out there. The internet's pretty crap out here. There's a bit, allegedly, but it doesn't work real well. So you've got better 4G at Wilpena, and there's a better supermarket. Apart from that, I think this place is the go. The walks here are pretty sweet. The walks at Wilpena are good. Walks here are probably just as good. Alright, pretty well reached the end of the camping area. So I'm heading into the bush now. So it looks like the track I'm on is this one, meant to be on is this one down here. So I'm just dropping down onto it. So the go here, I reckon, rather than worry too much about staying on the exact route of the path, is just head through the camping area. Just keep the low line of hills on your left. Just kind of keep contouring through the camping area, using whatever road suits you. And when you get to the end of the camping area, pick up the route there, which is this track here. There's a marker on a tree just over a dry gully here I can see. And from here on, it should get, the navigation should get pretty straightforward. Having said that, looks like there's some bush camping over this side of the creek too, maybe. Anyway, So we're well and truly out of the camping area now, just heading west still. I'm going to head up, probably up that gap in the hills there just in front of us. I reckon I'm going to swing left soon. I'm still heading west, as you can tell by the sun, the morning sun. I'm glad I got this little bit out of the way early. It's probably the least inspiring bit through the camping ground, I would imagine. Here's some what I call trail porn. So yeah, now looks like I'm going to swing through that gap, and then I think I'll sidle up the back of those hills. Once I'm through the gap, I've only had a quick look at its map. It's not a very long walk, so I didn't overly prepare. I think once I'm on the other side of the gap, there'll be some good views of the Elder Range in the distance. I think. This is Clems Corner lookout. That's the Elder Range over there. And down that valley, getting into view now, is Hawker. About 30-40 k's down there. But I'm going up here into the sun. This is actually a sensational little walk on the side of the hills, constant views. I'm mostly in the shade. It's early, it's probably just after 7:30, I'm guessing. But yeah, this is the last walk I'm going to do at Rawnsley Park, so I mean it's not as good as Rawnsley Bluff, but I'm thinking it's as good as anything else up here. There's about half a dozen walks on the property you can do. They give you a map when you check in. Okay, I think I'm about to pass back through this little range I've been tracking along the base of. So this is probably the last view of the Elder Range for this trip, this walk and this whole trip really. It's time to get back home to Melbourne and go to work again, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'm just about to pop over the range. It looks like there's a track running down there, which I just wonder, which is easy enough to take because that'll go to a place called Kangaroo Gap, and then I can pick a track up through the range from there. So we'll go up to this little saddle and have a bit of a look, and then I'll drop down there. That's Rawnsley Bluff on the side of the pound, the outside wall of the pound. And that's the older range. I think that range over the glinting roofs of my villa is the Chase range, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So yeah. So instead of dropping down the other side of the hills into the caravan park, I've dropped down onto the Kangaroo Gap trail. So this is Kangaroo Gap. I walked this a few days ago. You can see the roo sitting in the shadow up there in the shade. Nice little walk through here. This gap where the creek flows through this range of hills. Beautiful, serene kind of place. A lot of birds, a lot of roos. With the walking up here, it's easy. Well, with the exception of maybe Rawnsley Bluff, most of the tracks on the station are, it's fairly easy to venture and walk. It's not bad country to walk cross country. It's pretty easy. I mean, the grass has got a few prickles and that, so wear some kind of gaiters to protect your socks and your ankles. But yeah, it makes it easy to walk here. It's a nice change from bush bashing through regrowth in the Australian Alps, that's for sure. So that's the caravan, the start of the caravan park and the shop over there. I'm going to swing to the right down there. So that little walk around the Clems corner walk come out at about 6.1 k's, but I left from the eco villa that I'm staying at, so that added probably a kilometre and a half, probably 750 each way I'm guessing. Climbed about 150 metres, so there's a bit of climbing. The track's good, a little bit loose in spots but easy. That's my last walk in the Flinders Ranges for this visit, unfortunately. Hopefully next time I'll be back, I'll be retired and I can have a bit more time, maybe do some longer walks. We'll see how we go.